Hey y'all, it's Jovi. Welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be talking about how to be productive in online classes. So let's get into it. I'm going to be sharing some tips and tricks and different things that I do so that I can stay on top of my work, be productive, and different things like that. So my first tip is to get dressed. I know that that sounds like so weird, but like if you stay in your pajamas or like you never like get up and wash your face or different things like that, like you will not want to work. Right now I just have on this really comfortable little crop top, and then I have on these Pippa joggers. They're from Gymshark, really soft. The top is actually from Forever 21, but that's not important. And then my number one tip is to put on shoes. I know that's like so weird to like think about, but like when I put on shoes, I think like I'm going out, I'm about to do something and be productive. Okay, now that you're all dressed, my next tip is to set a plan. I use several different planners. I use one online. I use like a calendar in my room, and then I have two planners actually. You don't have to be like that extreme. I'm just like extremely type A. But set a schedule, something you could stick to, and I'll go through and like show you like all the planners I use. And okay, so I'm going to show you an older layout that I have. So this is just like a plain journal. It's just a regular notebook that has just like lined pages on it. But I started doing this year. So I'll go through for the week, like the start date, maybe it's like Sunday I start. And then like the end date is like the next Saturday or something. And then I go through and section off each class that I'm taking. And I write down everything that's due during that time period. Whether it's like a quiz, a writing assignment, or anything like that. And then once I finish it for the week, I go ahead and just check everything off. And then on this side, I have like a to-do list. So I have different things that I need to do for either work, or I'm like filming something, or I just need to remind myself to do. So this is kind of like my life right here, and then schoolwork on the other side. So this is the next planner that I use. It's just a regular planner. I think I got it from like Target. It has cute little flowers on it. But this is where I go in and do my day-to-day stuff. So as you can see, like I have my workout at 6:15 in the morning. I eat, shower. I have like my office hours, different things like that. But this always has like a time stamp on it. And then again, like I just highlight it once I complete that task. Okay, and then the next form I use is also a Google Calendar. I just like this because it's virtual. Everything's virtual now. And I can go in and I'll like color code each thing. And it alerts me like 30 minutes before it happens, so I get an alert on my phone. And it's just super easy to have because I always have my phone on me or I'm on my laptop. So before, like that's like really extreme to have that much, but that's how I like to do my stuff. I like to like highlight stuff, and I think like having a checklist is super nice because you get to see what you accomplished throughout the day, which is awesome. But let's go to our next study tip. Alright, next tip is to pick your study spot. This is super important. You want to go to a place where you can focus, but also not be too stressed and you can relax and everything like that. I know a lot of people say they can't study in their room, but I'm going to show you how I set up my room when I study in there. Okay, so this is just my little study spot. As you can see, it's very clean and very organized, so make sure you do that. I have like all my pens and pencils in the back, and then I have like my planner and everything. My laptop's all open. My room is clean. Alright, so my next tip is to take breaks. It's so important to take breaks when you're studying. I know so many people like study at like 4 hours straight. Like I cannot. I'll get mental blocks. So I normally study for like 30 to 45 minutes. Then I take like a 10-minute walk. Or I just get up and stretch for like 5 minutes or something, like move your body around. I know like people say this all the time and you hear it all the time since like you were little, but it's so important to take those little breaks, especially for your brain, your mental health, and literally everything else. So don't forget to like relax during studying. So grab a coffee, go on a little walk, get a little snack, something. Just move your body and don't think for like those 5 minutes and then go back to studying. Alright, so my next point is to have snacks and to drink water. I also drink a lot of coffee when I'm studying too, and that dehydrates you. So drinking water will help you stay hydrated and stay alert. It's so important to fuel your brain while you're studying so you don't feel dead. And chewing actually helps with like your blood flow and everything. So it helps you learn and stay more focused for longer. If I know I'm going to be in the library for like a 3-hour period and taking those breaks along the way, just something to fill me up if I don't want to like bring a whole meal. So I use like the RX bars, and I use a couple other protein bars, or I'll bring like a snack. This one I just bought from just like our market downstairs. I've never tried it, but we'll see.
And then I made these protein balls, y'all. I am so proud of myself. I mean, I'm not trying to flex, but actually I have not tried them, but I did make them. And look how, like, Pinterest type. That's ooh, I don't know. Like, anyways, didn't come over here to flex my balls, but.
So weird. Eat some snacks. That's the tip. And my last and final tip would be to love yourself at the end of the day. Like, study, but know that you don't have to study for 6 hours every single day, because that's just not feasible. You need to take those breaks, especially if you are going to study for like a 4-hour period this day and a 4-hour period the next day. Make sure you take those breaks. Fuel yourself. Love yourself. It's so important. At the end of the day, just give yourself a treat. If you did like your whole checklist that day, go buy a cookie. Or in the middle of the day, if you've gotten a lot of stuff done way ahead of schedule, go get some coffee with friends or something. Love yourself. It's so important. I love you all. This was fun. I hope you liked the video. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm trying to post a video every Wednesday at 6 and every Sunday at 1. So we're gonna hold me to that. We're gonna see. But I hope you all have a beautiful day, night, evening, wherever you are. Love y'all, and see you in my next video.
Yeah.